Science Bites. Humans are 99.9% genetically identical. The 0.1% is what makes us different, in ways you can see and in ways you can't. In today's Science Bite, museum scientist Nicole Garneau explains how very small changes in your DNA can have a huge impact on the way things taste.
Your DNA is like the instruction book for your body. And like any instruction book, it has chapters, and we call those chapters genes. Here at the museum, we study a gene or chapter called Taster38. Now this gene is cleverly named because it's the one that determines if you can taste the bitterness in vegetables like spinach and broccoli. Now we're interested in the gene Taster38 because it's a gene we all have. But very small changes in that gene can mean very big changes in how a person tastes. This can mean that some people taste bitterness and some people don't. So, how do we study the genetic differences in Taster38? Well, a few ways. First, of course, we have to look at the DNA of our research participants. The second thing we do is we give them a taste test, and we see if they can taste the bitterness that we study. And finally, we paint their tongues blue. And we do this because it helps us to see the bumps on their tongue, which contain taste buds. And we want to count those. And all the cool research we do, we put on our Blue Tongue blog. Where did these genetic differences come from, anyway? Well, we think that the ability to taste bitter is related to ancestry, specifically where your family or ancestors came from thousands of years ago and what plants they would have eaten. This is because poisonous plants often taste bitter. So the ability to taste bitter would have meant survival, and that information would have been passed on to later generations through DNA. So why do we care now about all these genetic changes that occurred so long ago? Well, we believe that the ability to taste influences not only what we eat, but also how much we eat in a single sitting. If we can figure out how taste is connected to a sense of fullness, it could lead to significant improvements in people's health.
DMNS.